Hey everybody, how are we doing tonight? Hope you guys are doing good. That's right. As you can see by the title, I am going to be doing a little bit of the Nintendo Switch Online, the N64 to be specific, and right now I do have it to where I can play online. So if anybody that's watching live, whenever you come on in, if you want to join me on a game, just go ahead and hit me in the chat. I will send you my friend code and we will kind of go from there. I know we're still waiting on GoldenEye to come out. I was hoping it would have came out around Christmas time. That would have been one hell of a game to actually come out. But we don't know what we got. I don't remember. The only thing I remember getting is Mario Party and Mario Party 2. Those were the newest ones. Um, but anyway, I'll just kind of go through the games a little bit here and let you know, what they are, if I've played them and stuff like that. But anyway, starting we have Super Mario 64. Everybody should know what this game is. It has been around for a very long time. It's been on the Wii Virtual Console, the Wii U Virtual Console. The cart alone is not too hard to find. It's not too expensive. But anyway, it was one of the first games that came out with the N64, Super Mario 64. Retrieve the Power Stars and confront the ruthless Bowser. On a bright sunny day in the Mushroom Kingdom, Mario goes to visit the princess but finds her castle eerily empty. Leaping through pictures hanging from the walls, he enters 15 magical worlds in a quest to collect 120 Power Stars pilfered by evil Bowser and save the day. The game's vast worlds teem with daunting obstacle courses, hidden items,
Are you sure about that?
puzzles, and more than 30 types of enemies. Take advantage of Mario's large selection of moves, including running, jumping, swimming, stomping, punching, and even backwards somersaulting. Special caps give him short-lived powers, including the ability to fly.
Did you get that thing? That?
So yeah,
I sent you.
Mario Kart 64. Everybody knows what Mario Kart 64 is. You're racing. The music is the best part of that game. Paper Mario was the quote unquote next installment from Super Mario RPG, if you want to kind of hit it up that way. I've enjoyed this game so much. It's so much fun to play. It's a classic to go around with. You get helpers, quote unquote. Well, allies. There we go. That's a better word. You get allies. You go through 7 or 8 stages in the game, chapters. It is fun. I feel like the end of the game is very rushed, but when you're that far in, it's kind of hard not to. Mario Tennis, exactly as it sounds. Mario Golf, same thing. You can just unlock characters in both of them and whatnot. And then we get to Banjo Kazooie. This is Rare's introduction into the collectathon, as it were, in the good old days. You just have to go around collecting jigsaw puzzles, notes, Jinjo, stuff like that to take on Gratilda because she has kidnapped your sister and she wants to take her looks and give her to herself and then make your sister hideous. Yes, that is true. Wave Race 64, you're on jet skis. Pokemon Snap, you're taking pictures of Pokemon and you can throw apples at them. You can throw a type of Pokeball at them. You can actually eventually get a flute as well to wake up a Snorlax. Ocarina of Time, Legend of Zelda. Nothing really needs to be said about it. It is a fantastic game. If you've never played it, you should definitely take the time. I have been playing it on my YouTube channel. I am currently at the Water Temple, so wish me luck there because it's a pain in the ass. Majora's Mask is the dark sheep, quote unquote, of the Zelda franchise because it is a very dark game. I don't mean like lighting wise, I mean story wise because it is grim. You have 3 days to beat the game, and if not, the world ends. Because the Skull Kid that you knew from Ocarina of Time has stolen a tribal mask of sorts that is known as Majora, and it wants to basically destroy the world. So yeah, um, play this game, enjoy it, enjoy the infuriating parts of it. F-Zero X, it's the sequel to F-Zero from the Super Nintendo. You're going fast. This one is in 3D, so it's a bit harder, and it is just, yeah, that's it. It's harder. Dr. Mario 64, puzzle game, Dr. Mario taking out viruses. Yoshi's Story, you are trying to, you're not trying to save Baby Mario, Baby Luigi, or anything. You're actually trying to revive or get back the Happy Tree that baby Bowser took. Yeah, it's weird. Winback is something I never really played. So you will receive no mercy, so grant none in return. That's not a very great thing to start off with. In this third-person shooter released for the N64 console in 1999, some unknown forces have accessed Gulf, the top-secret weapons satellite in orbit around Earth, and they've begun firing it without mercy.
Hey, Mr. Passerby! Crest on Birdman's helmet!
Don't know if that works, but it does.
Not there! There!
Now,
There! Not there, there!
yeah.
Ha ha! There!
Now the Center for Space Development has been hit with a highly concentrated energy beam, leaving only a barren wasteland where it once stood. There are only 3 hours until Gulf is ready to fire again. It is up to you to take it back before that happens. As Jean-Luc Cougar, a member of the Strategic Covert Actions Team, SCAT, I'm the SCAT man. You must infiltrate the top secret military base at Westham, where Gulf's central system is located, and gain control. The closer you get to the objective in story mode, the more characters will be available in versus mode. That's right. This had 4-player. You could play it with 4 people. Kind of do like a I think like a death match, quote unquote. Pilot Wings 64. This is the sequel to Pilot Wings on the Super Nintendo. You have to take a few different courses, basically, and you're trying to get your pilot's license in each of these to unlock little mini games, which is actually quite fun, I will not lie. Mario Party and Mario Party 2, nothing needs to be said about that, except if you played on the N64, you might have memories of blisters in the middle of your palm, thanks to a couple mini games. And even when you start these up, they do say, hey, watch out. You might get a blister. Might get a boo-boo. Baby might get a boo-boo.
Are you sure about that?
Yes. And that's when you just man up and you go, yeah. Or woman up and yeah, I can do that shit. Pokemon Puzzle League. It is a Tetris style type of game, kind of. It's you're trying to connect 3 to 4 of the same type of colors or types of Pokemon that there is. It's actually pretty fun. It's for me, it's pretty challenging because I've never really been great at puzzle games like that. So it is fun. It is something new. Star Fox 64 is actually a remake of the original Star Fox from the Super Nintendo. Just to me, it plays much more fluently, and it is cool to have more 3D models. Although with the graphics chip from the Super Nintendo, they made it still look really good. It was impressive. But yeah, it's just a remake of the game, and you're trying to take on Andross, so that way you can save the solar system. It does have 4-player battle, so you can always do that, and it is quite entertaining to have a dogfight. Kirby 64 and the Crystal Shards. It is a Kirby game. You can copy abilities, you can mesh abilities together, and you can actually make some new ones. It is quite entertaining. It is quite difficult, and it is a really freaky game when you get towards the end. So just keep that in mind if you play it. And then this one I actually played on the Switch Online. No, I mean on the Switch Virtual Console. I found it. Sin and Punishment. Escape Tokyo and crush the mutant threat. On a future Earth starved for resources, a new species engineered for consumption has mutated into monsters.
The crest on Birdman's helmet!
Run, gun, and slash your energy sword through level after level in this high energy thrill ride of non-stop destruction. I think they're trying to get the point across that there's a lot of energy.
Teeth, teeth? Ha ha ha!
and then end the
Tetanus.
mutants' reign of terror. Not to be outdone by the action, however, the storyline lends the game its soul and draws you even further into the mix.
Are you sure about that?
Uncover the intriguing mystery of teenagers Saki and Iron as they go head to head with rival groups claiming to protect the Earth. A variety of options and a number of different skill levels are all you'll have to prepare yourself for the full blown challenge of Tokyo Hard Mode. Take a deep breath, gather your energy, and feast your senses on this unforgettable high speed roller coaster of sin and punishment. So, yes, that is all the games that we currently have at the moment on the N64 Online. I am really hoping soon that they decide to actually give us good old GoldenEye 007 with online play because that will be so much fun to do. Oh, what's that? You want to die in GoldenEye? Well, let me fire it up, buddy. You and I will play, and then what I always used to do in GoldenEye whenever I played online, I would never be Oddjob. I would usually be Bond or 006 or something like that. And anytime we were playing in the facility, all I would do is I'd mark the wall because we'd be using paintball mode. So if you ever play me online, know that I'm going to try and do paintball mode so that way I can kind of mark where I've been, where I haven't been, stuff like that. Because that's what makes that a little more fun for me. But anyway, enough waffling around as some of the folks I like to watch on Nintendo Life on the YouTubes. Let's go ahead and jump into something. I will probably start actually with some Mario Kart 64. I just want to do a couple races, couple of my favorite races, kind of go through what I remember. Definitely stuff that sticks out to me because that's pretty much what this video is going to be about. Well, what I'm streaming right now is going to be going up on my YouTube page of Bradshaw's Game Reviews. So hello, Bradshaw's Game Reviews. I hope you guys will come follow me on Twitch here once in a while under Bradvich. I will make sure I put everything in the description. That way you guys can follow me. And I am on Twitter at Shawzall725. I will go ahead and put that in there as well, as long as I remember. If not, yell at me. Tell me I'm ugly. Tell me I don't know what I'm doing. Because sometimes I feel like I don't. But anyway, let's go ahead and jump on into Mario Kart 64 and listen to this theme song, baby. I mean, not this, but yes. Yes. Welcome indeed, baby. Welcome indeed. Go ahead and watch this video for a moment. That's it. To Mario Kart. All right. So, this was so much fun back in the day. Hold on a second. All right. Trying to explain to somebody what the Twitch is. I told them to look it up on the Googles. But anyway, 4-player game, you had versus and battle. 3-player versus and battle. 2-player game, you could actually do the Grand Prix together, versus and battle. And obviously, single player, you have the Grand Prix and time trials. I will do time trials because it is what I enjoy to do. Now, who you pick in my eyes tells me a lot about who you are. Mario, excuse me, you're average. You like the all around racer. Luigi, you like the all around racer. Peach, you're a bitch, but you like having that speed boost because she has a speed boost. Toad, you like short people. You like light people. You want to have fun. You want to be a little quick. Yoshi, you want to have a little speed boost, but you're still on the light side. DK, you like thick boys. and you like hair, and you like heavy boys. Wario, you like garlic. You like to go fast with very little acceleration, and you like thick boys. Bowser, you're into lizards. You're into bestiality. Not really. Not really. Just know that now. I'm only kidding. But Bowser, you like thick boys. You like boys with shells. You you like to go you like to go really fast while accelerating slow. So for me, I've always used Mario or Luigi because those two are my favorite characters, and in honor of one of my friends, Jim, I'm going to use quote unquote Green Mario, so we will use Luigi.
Map.
So I remember getting this game, and I was on my way home with my grandfather. We had picked it up. I don't remember where, probably like Toys R Us or something from where I live. And I was reading the manual of this game because back then all the games actually still came with manuals, believe it or not. And I just remember looking at it going, man, I can't wait to actually play this. And then when I finally fired it up and I saw these first four, I was like, man, these are going to be really awesome. And then when I finally played this one, the Calamari Desert, the music alone was the best part. So I don't really care about trying to get a good record. I just want to have fun with this. Do 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 do. Yeah. Do do. Do 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 do. So in this game, you can do some drifting. It's a little bit of a pain to do because stuff like that happens where you kind of go off the road. It's easier when you actually have a more approachable drift, to say the least. All right. So a nice little shortcut right there. Yeah, I'm not worried about trying to break records here. I'm just enjoying the music, enjoying the game, and just, having fun. That's what it's all about. Anybody that says games aren't about fun, they either do it for a living or they're playing the wrong game. I mean, there's a lot of people that do this stuff for a living, and hey, you know what? More power to them. I'm glad that they're able to do it. I do this for fun. It gives me something to do. It gives me a way to talk about things that I love. And video games is something I've loved for a very long time. I've always enjoyed video games. I enjoy I enjoy the nostalgia that it brings me. Brings me back to a simpler time when, we had less responsibility. All I had to worry about was waking up, going to school. That was it for me. Um, and girls then were still a big part of my life. I was trying to navigate the world, like everybody else does. Luckily, I don't ever have to worry about that. Married now for this year will be 5 years. So, been nice. I would not want to try and be single right now. Too much pressure. There we go.
In we go.
The laps just kept getting better every time. But yep, my best is with Yoshi with 2 minutes, 8 seconds, and 77 milliseconds, I believe is what it would be. But once again, I don't really care. My best lap is 42 seconds. Excuse me, is 64 milliseconds with Yoshi. So once again, I'm not trying to break any records right now. I'm just going through having fun, which is what I just enjoy doing. I know there's a lot of people out there that take this shit serious, and those guys are really good at what they do. I don't because I just want to have the fun.
Map.
So another fun one for me. Rainbow Road will be last. I will go ahead and jump into that one. Flower Cup, Toad's Turnpike was always something that was entertaining. It was a bit of a pain in the ass, but it was entertaining. Frappe Snowland was kind of fun just because you were driving in the snow, and then if you did not know any better, spoiler alert, the snowmen will make you explode. They are there to be a bothersome and they do a good job. Cocoa Mountain, or Choco Mountain, however you would like to pronounce it. I believe it is Cocoa Mountain. That one is not terrible until you get to one certain part where there's falling rocks or falling chunks of chocolate, and it will squash you. Or you could fall off into the water, and then Lakitu has to come and get you. And then Mario Raceway is exactly as it sounds. It's a Mario Raceway. With actually the best is with Peach, which would have been my buddy Corey, because Corey likes to take things away from me because he's a jerk. We're gonna boo that man right now. That's what he deserves right now. So with this one, we're gonna go ahead and try and do Toad's Turnpike just for a little nostalgia factor. So bear with me. You gotta watch out for vehicles. I don't know how I missed that. Carefully, apparently. Yeah, you got buses, you got big rigs, and then you just got small cars. And it looks like I don't really know what to call that. A shit spreader. How about we just call it that? So in the actual race, you would have item boxes right there, which you can always grab as long as you aren't holding anything. But if you're holding a red shell or something behind you, you could pick up another item box. This is not fun. Oh, yeah. Honk your horn at me. I don't care. So if they were to redo this track, you could actually just take some time to do this, except you could actually do it right. Where I almost spun out, and itchy nose means I might crash, but I'm good right now. Alright. We are going through. We're doing alright. Yeah. The nice billboards, Nintendo. I think the buses actually say Nintendo or something. But there's Toad over the turnpike. What are the odds? Toad's Turnpike. I know in Mario Kart Wii, on one of the turnpikes, all the vehicles actually, like their license plates and whatnot, do have stuff written on them. So that's a really cool little Easter egg. See if we can do something a little cool. Nope, I guess not. They don't want me to. What I was trying to do is drift around the corner, but it was not working. The final lap. And one thing I will always say is I've never claimed to be good at racing games. Excuse me. I enjoy them, especially the arcade racers, more like this and like Burnout Revenge, stuff like that is more my speed. Where more traditional racers I am not good at all. But it's not about being good. It's not about being bad. It's about having what I like to call fun. There's Toad again. There we go. Actually got a drift
I'm
off
a
that time.
Luigi,
I'm a
number
number
one.
one. Sure you are, Luigi. You're my boy. So the best lap was the final lap with 58 seconds and 44 milliseconds. And we ended with 2 minutes, 56 seconds, and 34 milliseconds, which is still not too bad. So we will go ahead and jump onto another course.
Map.
We'll go to the Star Cup, Wario Stadium, Sherbert Land, Royal Raceway, and Bowser's Castle. The thing I like about Royal Raceway is you can actually get to a spot where you can go visit Princess Peach's castle. Excuse me, Wario Stadium has a certain jump where if somebody hits a lightning bolt, you fall, and it leads to anger. I have not done Sherbert Land in a while, so I think I'll probably do that one. Bowser's Castle, I'm still very familiar with, so let's go ahead and do Sherbert Land. Might as well mix it up. Perfect. That's a way to start. And it freezes you. And race data cannot be saved for Ghost because I fell into a burning ring of fire. Not really, but an icicle bath. The penguins from Mario 64, they are very mad. They are still searching for their child because everybody, I don't care who you are, you should have at one point. Ah, fuck. Yep, should have done that. You potentially threw the penguin's baby off, but we all know it was the fake one that was down there anyway. The real one was at the top of the stage.
Here we go.
Wow. How did I not hit any of those, folks? I don't know. There we go. Look at that. When you're playing the Grand Prix, there's an item box back here. I fucking knew it. Yeah, I know. I've not been doing very good on this one, have I? Nope. Wow. That wasn't good. Alright, I guess I didn't want to do that anyway. There we go. Oh, yeah.
Here we go.
Pro strats.
Here we go.
There we go. I am a pro. Not really, but I can certainly say I am. Alright. So we're getting there. There, that's a little better. Now, wasn't it? Yes, it was. Perfect. Alright, let's see if we can actually end this lap.
Here we go.
There we go. We ended that
I'm
lap without getting
Luigi,
hit. That's
number one.
the way it's supposed to look. So there we go. So, yep, there we go. Now we will go on to the Special Cup.
Map.
And there's only one that we can do, and that would be, well, I mean, I can do other ones, but the most iconic one, if you can do the jump right, it is going to be none other than Rainbow Road. So we're going to go ahead and play Rainbow Road, but we have DK's Jungle Parkway, we have the Yoshi Valley, Banshee Boardwalk, and Rainbow Road. We're going to do Rainbow Road all 5 minutes, just about 6 minutes of it. Yes, Holden, I see that you did figure it out. Thank you for joining. Yeah, I've been trying my best to actually start using Twitch a little more because that's where a lot more people tend to follow. So that's what I'm trying to do. All right, so yep, we're gonna go to Banshee Rainbow Road, and this one's for you, Holden. Just because I know how much you love the fart sound.
Are you sure about that?
Rainbow Road. I love the music in this one. Boing. Now there is chain chomps that are let loose. Exactly. Rainbow Road with cheese. Almost ran into the wall. But there should be a chain chomper right there. I thought so. Okay. But yep, just the music alone is my favorite thing. You know what? There's certain things that I do miss about Dave. His his joke telling was certainly one thing I won't miss.
Here we go.
Although his one joke, although actually when he got done a long joke and Jim told him to change, that was That was quite funny. I'm doing a lot better with the drifting on this map just because it's a little more open. In the actual Grand Prix of this one, it is a fucking pain because there is green shells, there's red shells, there's everything. Yeah, House of Blues, yep. So I will try my best to actually go
Here we
ahead
go.
and tell everybody that joke just because it reminds me now. So when I used to work at Quiznos, actually with the guy that's on right now with me. His name's Holden, and I worked at Quiznos with him. And for one whole week, we were doing nothing but Hugh Laurie jokes. Why? Don't ask me why. All you need to know is that there was some terrible jokes, and mine was probably the worst of the worst. Anyway, I will set the mood. Shit. Yep, that's it. But I started off the joke that Hugh Laurie was visiting a club in Chicago, and that in real life, Hugh Laurie is he's actually a jazz player, and so he was pretty much trying to find a good place to go, and he found a good venue, and he had been playing there for a couple of weeks. So somebody kept asking like, "Yo, where's a good place, to go listen to some blues, go listen to some good music." Without skipping a beat, Hugh Laurie goes, "Hey, how about you go to the House of Blues?" House of Blues. And the response I got from everybody else is now, anytime they want to say something that's not funny, they just go House of Blues. And then I know that I done fucked up. The other thing I used to do is we used to have trays there. And I would look at Holden or Jim or whoever and be, "Don't look, but I've been betrayed," while holding a tray in my hand. That one did not get a lot of laughs either. I always tried. I will say that I did that at least. I may not be funny, but damn, I'm pretty. I gotta make up for it somehow. Yes, the one funny thing that I had that's still funny to this day somehow, which I will never complain about. Uh, Holden, for some reason, was counting money, and I just hear out of the corner of my ear, "Hey, how do you ruin money?" Without a beat, I go, "Well, by shitting on it." And that is one hell of a way to ruin money. You can all over that money. That lap took me a little bit longer. So yeah, there was a lot of fun times at Quiznos. Without a doubt, we had a lot of fun. I remember when we got new ownership. Um, Guy that took over, I won't say his full name, but it was Brian K. Brian K. And so I looked at him. I'm like, yep, exactly, your boy BK. I looked at him and I go, "Can I call you Burger King?" He goes, "Burger King? Why that?" Like, "Your initials BK, Burger King." He goes, "Oh, now I get your sense of humor, but no." So yeah, that's when you know, like, well, no one's gonna appreciate my humor here. I might as well find some place else to go for. Or then
Here we go.
the day before your birthday, you get a text message from your boy Holden. "Hey, if you want to sub again, you might as well come in. Today's it." Like, "Oh, happy birthday to me. I'm unemployed." That was back before they were doing all that shit. Oh, I know. It's not what anybody wanted, but
Here we go.
it worked out well for everybody, so that's all that really matters. In the long run, we all worked out. It all worked out for the best of us.
Here we go.
Do I miss it? I miss the people. Exactly. Happy birthday. You're fired. You're fired again.
go.
No, it was
Here we
definitely
go.
had a lot of fun though. Can't ask for a better time. I mean, fuck, that was 9 seconds. Holy shit. Well, that's what I get when I don't pay attention. I'm just reliving the glory days, as Bruce Springsteen once said. Glory days. All right, so now we're gonna go ahead and go to another game that was just 4 of the courses that really stuck out to me the most. Another fun one that I like is Wave Race 64. I will show you what I like to do. I pretty much just like to ride around here, just because it is more fun for me. So you go to Championship, you go to Normal, and then you go to Warm Up.
Select your watercraft,
And I'm going to use M. Jeter. I don't really have anything funny for that. But yeah, we're going to go custom. And all I'm going to do is I'm literally just going to ride
Welcome
around for a
to
while
Dolphin Park.
because it's what I like to do.
Warm-up
There is a
time.
stunt
Follow
mode
that
in this
dolphin.
game, but you can do this. So in order to do stunts, it's all about using your control stick. Yes, may it rest in peace. Exactly.
To start racing, select Start the Race from the
I
pause
still
screen
remember
menu.
one of the best jokes that I remember hearing, especially from Dave. Dave looked at us and said, back when I was still Jewish, and we stopped him. Jim and I stopped him. Holden, I don't remember if you were there. But we told him, Dave, whatever you think you're going to say is not going to be as funny as what you started with. Double
Stick
back,
to lean the
baby.
rider forward and back.
So if you do a full circle on the control stick, you can ride around like this, follow the dolphin, and then you can go back, and you can do a handstand. Another fun thing I like to do is try and hit the ramps like this.
When you jump, you can control the height of your jump by leaning the rider forward or up.
Dead. There we go. Barrel roll. So this is in kilometers per hour. They don't want to do miles per hour, because Sonic would not be happy.
To corner sharply, press down on the control stick while turning.
Huh, how did I make that one? Like, double backflips. Gah-gah.
To a barrel roll while on the ramp, move the control stick left, then right, and hold.
Oh, yeah. That one was the best. All right, so if somebody is talking to you and you're waiting for an answer, that's when you just go, well, have you ever watched Julie and Julia? Well, nice talking with you. So my wife gets mad at me. A lot of people at work get mad at me because I talk to them, and then if I'm waiting for an answer, I just go, well, nice talking with you. I haven't done the, you ever watched Julie and Julia?
Hold.
I usually just go, well, nice talking with you. Oh, man, yep. So there was one night where Holden and I were working the line. We had a teenage kid come in. He was definitely a college kid. He was not paying attention to me whatsoever. He was more interested in his, like, I'm assuming it was his girlfriend, but for all I know, at that point in time, it was his plaything. But anyway, he ordered I remember exactly what he ordered because something like that sticks out to you. He ordered they would call it a large classic Italian. And now what that has on it is a red wine vinaigrette. Comes with tomatoes, onions, olives, salami, pepperoni, capicola, and regular ham. So I look at him and I go, tomatoes, onions, olives on that? He doesn't answer me. I'm like, well, nice talking with you. I ask him again, tomatoes, onions, olives on it? Nice talking with you. Tomatoes, onions, olives on it? Nice talking with you. Toasted? Nice talking with you. You want lettuce on that? Nice talking with you. tell him the price and everything. He cashes out. I tell him, have a good night. He doesn't answer me. I saw
Control
it.
stick counterclockwise,
So I
then
think
push
I
it up
did
and
that
hold.
6 or 7 times. That was my record. My God, it was funny.
I'm no Fred Flintstone, but I'm gonna make your bed
Oh.
rock. My God, the sex I've had and forced others to watch.
Yep. So another night, just because I can remember these, but I can't remember basic math sometimes.
Do a
I was
handstand,
working
release
on
the
the
throttle,
line
and
with
quickly move the
a girl
control
named
stick down,
Catherine,
then up,
and
and hold.
the way that I work, my brain sometimes likes to go a little quick. So the guy asked for a large turkey, and he asked what comes on it. Like, well, normally it comes on a large turker. The girl I was working with was trying her best not to laugh. The guy did not hear me, but then I did get it to come around, and I got large turkey. But yep, large turker.
Time. Follow that dolphin.
Does he? But yep. Or one of my favorites is whenever
Start racing. Select Start the Race from the
whenever
pause
Holden
screen
and I
menu.
would work together, I'd always be like, "Yeah, so what's your boy Holden? Holden." Dead.
Crap! Tubes!
All right, that's enough of that. Now we'll go on to something else here. It's a good thing there's not. Yeah, your boy. Yeah, so your boy Patrick Stewart. Patrick Stewart. I don't remember what the concept was of the joke, but I just remember we had a lot of double takes, and so basically, what a double take is you say exactly what you said, but you say it with either a question at the end or an exclamation mark, like you really pronunciate Edward. Yes, Edward Fudd. Instead of Elmer Fudd, yeah, Elmer Fudd. Dave, Edward Fudd. Edward Fudd. Yep, good old Edward Fudd. Then your boy John Stewart. John Stewart. No, I said Patrick Stewart. Yeah, that's right. That's right. All right. Let's do some Mario Tennis. We'll jump into this real quick.
You know what we call that? Mind taking, baby! Except
Mario
no
Tennis.
substitutes!
All right. So, un player, we will play as Mario. Holden, I've been hearing that for a long time. Until you actually get one, I don't fucking believe it. And no, they're not $500. The PS5 was a lot more than that. We'll play as Mario. We will play against Yoshi. We're going to play against a speedy player. Well, they're not $500. If you're paying $500 for one, you're getting ripped off. Oh, you son of a bitch. Well, shit. Fun fact about this game, I have it complete in box on my video game shelf. Come on, Yoshi. Would say, I don't want you to keep hitting that shit back. Oh, fuck you. You can unlock star characters. You have to play through a tournament and everything else. I just don't have the patience for it right now. I liked Mario Power Tennis on the GameCube. I think that one's better.
Point.
There's more characters. It was definitely more thought out. There's special power hits.
Point.
That game I could play the computer on expert and it would really give me a challenge. This game is just unfair, and yes, I know, Holden. Can't be hitting the net. Now we switch sides.
Angel.
Bring it down, Yoshi. I was trying to get him with the drop shot. There we go. Yeah. Huh.
Crap! Tubes! I'm out.
Yeah.
Body in a wood chipper.
Yeah. Bitch. Huh. Wow, actually, that worked out really well. Huh.
Taking that.
Just like that. I mean, not literally just like that, but you get the idea. Yeah, I don't have any. Fuck Yoshi. He doesn't need to worry about it. As I've said in one of my other things, Yoshi's a luxury. He should be happy that he's doing this. I am not playing Mario Golf. I am not going to get that mad, but I probably should. This is going to be terrible, so just know this now. Yep. Golf games and I do not go hand in hand. I get way too mad at this shit. We will use Baby Mario, I guess. We will do. That's Luigi. Okay. No, because I don't have the patience to play a whole 18 holes of golf. There. We will do the front 9 of mini golf in Luigi's Garden. Oh my god, what is this bullshit? Well. Well. Gee. Man, what the fuck? Oh my god.
Are you sure about that?
Nice par.
Alright, let's see here. What can I do? What can you do with a drunken sailor? Send it. Huh. Gee, man. Well, that worked out well, actually. Well, fuck you, game.
Nice par.
Look at that.
Hey, Mr. Passerby, crest on Birdman's helmet.
Number 3. Well,